hottest DJs in the game, one platform. Make sure you subscribe on the app for 'em. They make the city proud, we should clap for 'em. They don't like your song, we gon' fast forward. We turn up the local station and the clubs too. Don't forget the DJs need love too.
Check. Back with another episode of the DJs Need Love 2 show. I go by the name of DJ Battio.
And I am DJ Monae.
And I'm DJ Penny Lane.
That's right. We got Penny Lane in the building today.
Yes, ma'am. So, Penny, where are you from?
I'm from Philly, born and raised.
Okay. What got you started in DJing?
Philly, big Philly.
Yes. One of my homeboys got me started in DJing. Like, I used to, I was, doing hosting parties and doing all that type of stuff. I was actually doing music, stuff like that. Then kind of got burnt out from that. I was working. I graduated college, just was working and stuff. And then my homeboy's like, yo, you need a DJ. And I'm like, how am a DJ? Like,
what's his name?
DJ Ricochet.
Yeah, shout out to DJ Ricochet.
Yeah, shout out to DJ Ricochet. That's
and this is in Philly?
Yeah, this is in Philly.
Okay.
And he's like, I just had a vision, like you being a DJ, whatever. And I'm like, I can't DJ. And he's like, no, just do a lesson with me. And if you like it, keep going, no harm, no foul, whatever. And I'm like, nah, I'm cool. So then he hit me up again, like, bro, you need a DJ. Like, I keep seeing this, da. All right, just do one lesson with me. And if you fuck with it, keep going. If not, no harm, no foul, whatever. So I'm like, all right. So he set the turntables up. I met him at his mom's crib. We in the living room. He showing me stuff, teaching me. I'm catching on. I'm fucking with it because I'm already hella musically inclined anyway. And then he just was like, he believed in me. Like, he gave me his turntables, set his turntables up in my crib. I ain't want nobody to know I was DJing or even learning how to DJ because I'm a perfectionist, so I ain't want to be whack. Yeah. And then they, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or I wanted to be good first, or I wanted to even make sure it was something I was going to stick to because I'm the type, my mind be all over the place, so I be wanting to do a million different things, you know what I'm saying? But it ended up sticking, so I'm coming home from work in love with DJing. Working all day, coming home on my tables learning, teaching myself how to DJ.
That's real DJ stuff right there.
Right. And so then, maybe 6 months went by, and he yo, I feel like you ready. I'm planning you a coming out party or whatever. And I'm like, oh, shit, this is for real.
That's for real.
So then I didn't even have a name yet. I was trying to figure out what's a name. I'm coming up with all these corny ass DJ Silhouette, DJ BJ, my initials and all this weird shit. And then I'm driving to work, Monae, and Drake's song, The Resistance, is on. Okay. And he it's happening, Penny Lane, just like you said. I avoided the Coke game and went with Sprite instead, and whatever he said after that. And I'm driving to work, and that shit hit me because it's damn, this shit really happened. I'm really a DJ. I'm really about to have this. So boom, it was DJ Penny Lane from there. And then, I did my gig. It was a success. And then I started getting hella bookings, and it was getting to the point where I was going to work all day, and I'm not making what I'm going to go work at night DJing. So it was you know what? I'm out of here. And
wait, what year is this?
This was 2013. So I just made 10 years. It'll be 11 years this year. It was 2013.
So that's when the music was good. The hip-hop music was good.
Yeah. But even with DJing, even being musically inclined and even all of that shit, it still was an adjustment because I came from Philly. We wasn't playing. The first time I fucking heard, DG Yola Ain't Gonna Let Up and shit like that was out here. Yeah. We don't play that shit up there. Gucci and Fresh Out.
She talking facts.
All of that shit. So I had to literally come down here and before I could even DJ, I had to learn the fucking music.
Right.
And learn it to where I could catch these niggas at any pocket. You feel what I'm saying? So
I had no idea that DJ Yola's song was that important out here. You know what I'm saying? It's year 4. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me go ahead and play and just all right. It's an anthem.
Oh yes, hella anthems out here. All of them you could, or even just we was on Jeezy up back home, so you could always get in your Jeezy bag. You feel me? But all of that deep style for even just fucking Pastor Troy. I ain't none of that shit. Any of that, any of those
and you need it,
right? Yeah. You need it, and you need it down here, especially when you especially in these hood spots and shit when you trying to catch them because all that new music don't catch them all the time. Right. All that, so when I really I get in pocket, I can get in one of them bags and be
So let me ask you this question: do you play that South music up north now, and are they receptive to it?
So all right, so this to be honest, I really haven't DJed much back north in a lot of years, right?
Okay.
But I did go back up north and do a strip club or something, and I kind of took this strip club shit up there, and it just was kind of
I gave you that look?
Outside of the mainstream and shit, it just was I don't know. I don't know. Philly is weird because now Philly is back on the whole Baltimore club shake that type music type.
Philly tough.
Yeah, Philly is a tough.
It's a tough crowd.
Sure.
Yeah.
What brought you to Georgia?
All right. So boom, I'm a year into my almost a year into my DJing. And I done did like the biggest shit in my city. I done did Powerhouse, opening up for Meek. Like I done did hella shit, 30K people, all this. And I felt like I kind of like outgrew my city. I mean, outside of Meek, what can y'all really say? Yeah. You know, for the culture and outside of the old heads and shit like that. So I feel like I outgrew my city, to be quite honest. So I moved to LA. I always had dreams of moving. Like I'm from the hood. Like I'm gonna move to LA. I'm gonna be the big star.
Wait, ain't nobody know this. Ain't nobody know this, right? Let's go. Yeah.
Right. So I moved to LA for a year. So I'm thinking just cause like, all right, I'm popping in my city. I could go anywhere and be popping. No. I got out there and I'm like, I did Revolt a few times and I'm just trying to get gigs. But it's kind of like out there, the culture is everybody out there trying to get it too. Yeah. And a lot of them, they got the mouthpiece. Like, they ain't really doing shit, or they might not even got no motion, but they make that shit sound good. Yeah. And then also, too, I'm only a year in. So, you know, to be honest, like, it's cute when you start DJing. All right, that's cute. He DJ, she DJ. But you don't get good until a while, right? Okay. So, I'm trying to... At the same time, I'm like, damn, I'm only a year in, but it's motherfuckers who I know, they good as shit. Like, I got to play catch up. So I'm looking for, like, a mentor or somebody who could help me at the same time. I didn't have that out there. Yeah. My homie live in Philly. Yeah. You feel me? So, boom, I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to move to Atlanta because they got Scratch Academy. Okay. That's what brought me to Atlanta.
Shout out to Scratch Academy,
right. I moved to Atlanta to go to Scratch Academy. So went to Scratch Academy, graduated from Scratch Academy. But I'm in Scratch Academy like, they're like, oh, this is the curriculum. I'm like, no, teach me how to do this. I'm on YouTube. Show me how to do this. Yeah. All right, show me how to do this and how the best way to do this. Well, show me how to get out of this song without just doing it like this. Show me how to. So I'm just really getting some one-on-one type and started doing the curriculum, and then that's what really got me good. So now, all right, I'm good enough. Now I'm ready to take gigs out here. I'm running with. I started fucking with Ace and Teflon. Okay. Them my guys. Okay. Then I had people back home knew Ace like put me on. So. They helping me because once again it was that whole learning the Atlanta music shit.
Shout out to Ace, shout out to Teflon,
down south party shit. Yeah. And then you know Teflon do all this shit, all alternative.
And he be everywhere too.
And
so,
right,
yeah.
exactly. So then these niggas they let me open up for them, and mind you, they doing the biggest gigs, right? So I'm just in a fast pace learning and just getting good, and then till I was ready to like branch off on my own, and then that's when I.
This is good stuff because you hear people all the time like they move to a new city and they be like, yo, how do I get gigs? How do I get gigs? And that's a really good route you just took right there.
You gotta get good. You gotta get good, and then get you a little family, a little network. Because then it could even be to the point where, oh, I can't take this gig. Can't take this gig for me. Then you go rock that shit. They want you back. You feel me?
That's how you get booked. Yeah. I can't do this for me and do good. You know what I'm saying?
And don't fuck it up. Like, don't have people like, yo, why the fuck you send them the DJ for you? Like,
cause that happens a lot. You get that call like, oh, it wasn't it. Because a lot of people ask, like, that's like a number one question. Is DJ being born every day. And they just, like, they jump on social media. They may have, like, a large following. They just always ask that, yo, how can I get on? How can I get on? It's like, how can you get on without taking it from somebody versus somebody?
Grunt work, too. Like, going places... Even places that might not have a DJ now. Yeah. Asking them, you ever thought about having a DJ for this time or you ever this? Like making gigs, you feel me? And then showing the club, the places that you're valuable.
Facts.
You feel me?
So now we in Atlanta, right? How is the Atlanta scene versus
the Philly scene? Okay, so Philly, I mean, like,
party scene.
Like I say, like I haven't been in Philly in so long, but from what I hear, like it's not many clubs and stuff like that no more or whatever. Wow. So I mean, of course, Atlanta is something to do every night. Yeah. If you want to get into some shit any night, anytime, like you can. So it's completely different. And if you want to make a okay living DJ, it's a hella side jobs and odd jobs and little spots everywhere that you can get a job at. You feel me? If you depending on how.
There's so much money out here in Atlanta,
So let's get into this first segment. It's called Giving DJs Their Flowers.
Yeah.
You can give 3 DJs, if you have more DJs, but can you give 3 DJs their flowers?
Flowers. All right, so obviously DJ Ricochet.
Shout out to Ricochet.
How did DJ, he put me on the game. He put me in the game. Obviously DJ Ace and DJ Teflon, especially Teflon too, because that was my dog. Like he was in the gym with me. We going to opera. He like practicing with me on the turntables, helping me get better and shit.
Shout out to Teflon.
For real, like that's my guy. Who else that I fuck with? Really, DJ A Boogie from my city. Like I fuck with him, or I used to fuck with him heavy when I was in Philly and shit like that.
Shout out to A Boogie.
Who else? I mean, even fucking DJ Diamond Cuts. Like I didn't realize the impact she had on the culture until I actually became a DJ and started really moving around and shit. And like, damn, like, all right, so you know her.
Cuts be everywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
I fuck with here. I fuck with Mix Master David. I love the way he DJ. I like how he mixed that shit up. I like DJ Wild. I think he fire. I like how he put all them fucking
Wild is fire.
That nigga is stems in the flesh.
Yeah.
Right?
Before Stems too, he was doing his thing.
Facts. That's it. I fuck because I used to do them penny blends before Stems years and years, and now everybody on the joint doing. I'm like, I fuck with all that. But who else that I know close? Bluetooth. I fuck with Bluetooth. I like how he I like Bluetooth loops and shit. I like how he mix it up and change it up.
Have you been out recently to hear anybody? Like, do you still go to the club sometimes? Just listen to
I
DJ?
did. I don't go to the clubs, but I did just go out recently, and I went to Josephine's.
Okay.
And Mixmaster David was DJing, and obviously he was fucking that shit up.
It's certain DJs, like when you come visit Atlanta, you gotta really find out where they playing
Cash,
at.
I fuck with DJ Cash. I like his whole
dope
movement.
parties.
Yeah. And just I mean, it's plenty. I'm probably forgetting people. Please don't blame my heart or anything like that. Like I fuck with a lot of people.
So I know you said something about the penny blends. Like when DJs are learning new skills, what do you focus on? What do you think a DJ should focus on when they trying to learn new skills?
A new skill?
Yeah. Or they just perfecting their craft?
All right. To learn a new skill, that's just repetition, right? Because even when I was learning how to scratch and shit, like my scratch trainer, it really was, he would give me my shit, but the real work came in my week, in my practice schedule.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then, what's the other question you asked me? What you said, I can't remember. What's the other part of the question? What do you, something when people trying to develop a new skill?
What do you, I asked you, like, what do you encourage people to work on when they trying to perfect their craft?
I feel like the main shit you need to work on is obviously your blending.
Yeah.
First and foremost, because you can rock parties without scratching or without none of that. But I feel like blending, I mean, you can rock a party without blending if you just slamming in. But I feel like blending showed that, all right, you can DJ a little bit.
Right.
I feel like you should focus on reading your crowd, different music. That's really it. Shit. Make sure your music vocabulary is fire, because you never know.
Yep.
Because I like when I might drop something, motherfuckers, I don't know if they going to really fuck with it, and then they fuck with it, then they give me a whole nother bag I could go on.
Right, yeah.
So that's really it. Just your music, your blending, and your music, your transitions, your music vocabulary.
So, Penny, as a female DJ, what challenges have you faced so far in your DJ career, being a female in a male-dominated field?
The obvious, right? All the niggas want to fuck you. The niggas want to keep playing games with you, or people want to play with your money because you a female, or the niggas not trying to give you the respect because you a female. So all of it, like, or artists, celebrities and artists wanting to fuck you and hitting you up for meetings for a job or some shit. You go to the meeting, you get there, they mad that you brought a nigga with you. I'm like, all right, you a celebrity, but I don't know you, so I'm bringing my homeboy along with me to meet you. Then you get there, and now your opportunity is a rap because they jealous, they in their feelings, and like, oh, I wanted you to fuck with me on the type time that I fuck with you, and this is a big ass tour that I want. You feel me? So. All that, everything you can imagine that a female will go through in a male-dominated industry.
So what is your recommendations on setting that precedence that I'm not that one to play with?
Don't be fucking these niggas. That's the first and foremost. Like, don't
it's a
be
gem.
fucking these niggas. For real, like, you don't, like, I don't know. Don't be fucking these niggas. Don't be letting people play with you. Know your worth. Know your volume. You know, like, I get it. When you first coming up, you do got to take it on the chin and get your stripes and whatever. But when you know who the fuck you are, it's like, stand on that, too. And people, if they want you, they going to come up there. You feel me? Because now it's to the point where before when I was doing clubs, I'm doing, 2-hour slots or 2 hour, and I'm not getting less than what the fuck I'm asking for. You feel me?
And I ask the questions because, like, as a man in the business, you just look at certain people and know that they all business. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me approach them in the right way. Let me not play with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We've been working with you for years, and you know what I'm saying? It's like, Penny don't play. I'm going to say it like that on TV. Penny don't play, all right?
Yeah. I hate to say it. How would Nicki Minaj say? She like, you gotta be a certain, like, you to really move how you trying to move in this industry, like, you gotta be a certain way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta be a certain way. And I've been through that, and especially it's not just that industry. Like, I do other stuff. So and a lot of shit I do be male dominated. You know what I'm saying? So I just stand firm in it. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta piggyback on Mo's question though. Is it still male dominated though? Cause y'all killing it. Y'all been killing it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I do.
In Atlanta?
I do.
Ooh,
I think it's still male dominated because, all right, yeah, it's a lot of female DJs, but when you get to the core, who's doing these main parties that people probably want to do in their DJ career, it's the niggas. That's doing it.
And I feel like they don't trust us, like, and we listen to music different than dudes do.
Yeah, I mean, I've noticed that good female DJs rock the party better because if you get the bitches going, you got the party going.
Right.
And we know what they want at any point. Like, if I ever got stuck, I know I could play this for the bitches and I got them right back.
I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just saying y'all doing a lot of the bigger parties now. You know what I'm saying? And the big events too is like, you'll see, you know. Yeah. Like, back in the days, Cuts always used to been on it. Spinnerella used to always been on it. But now you see a lot of, like... And these DJs are good. Yeah, they really are good. But I think it's 50-50 now. I don't think it's male-dominated, especially in Atlanta.
It's definitely male-dominated.
I don't know why you think that, because I don't think it's 50-50 at all.
Like, we're going to do a poll on this show, right?
Like, you, even now, you probably can name 50... You can name 100 male DJs. How many female DJs here? Like, be for real. On your hand, you gonna name?
I mean, I got a show, so I know.
R&B parties that we have, there's no female DJs on it.
Well, yeah, we got to challenge that because ever since I've been in Atlanta, I haven't seen it. They do a lot of guest female DJs, but to like have a female-dominated party, R&B, I think that's needed in the A.
Yeah, I think it's coming too.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think the females just gotta keep doing what they're doing, keep getting good, keep doing your parties, figure out exactly what your niche that you're gonna break through in this shit to really get some money. It's like, I hate when people try to act like DJing is so lucrative and shit like that. Like, it's not. You feel me? You gotta get creative and make that shit lucrative. Yeah. You feel me? So don't be hopping in like, oh, I'm gonna just get in and I'm gonna make, like, no, you're gonna be
like, what's gonna make you different?
Like, right. With the, you know what I'm saying? And why these people gonna pay you what you trying to get paid?
Yep.
You know, so, and what's going to keep you not having to do 50 motherfucking gigs a week?
Right.
Even maintain what
you want to do. Yeah,
you feel me? But I think it's hella conversations to be had even with clubs and promoters and what they paying people and what people accepting. Yeah. Like, just, all right, nah, I ain't doing it. Or to go get you a whack-ass DJ, let them fuck up the party, and then you going to start realizing you need to pay you a good DJ. You feel me?
But we're going to get to the second segment. It's called Would You Rather. We're going to ask you a series of questions. Yeah. You just pick the first one that comes to your head. And you can't say, All
right.
Here we go. Hip-hop or R&B?
R&B.
Radios or clubs?
Radio.
Private event or lounges?
Private.
Tour in the country or tour out the country?
All right, hold up.
Miami or Vegas?
All this shit is different because I got a baby now. So
Houston or New York?
Houston.
I'm just gonna keep going, Mo. Afro beats or dancehall?
Afro beats.
Can We Talk or Lovers and Friends?
Lovers and Friends.
Scratching or blending?
Both. Blending.
Host or no host?
No host.
The infamous headphones or no headphones?
Both.
Would you rather work in heels or sneakers?
Sneakers.
Would you rather work in a dress or jeans?
Jeans.
Cash App or Zelle?
Cash.
Check or cash?
Cash.
There you go.
So you said tour over clubs. Why is that?
That's what it was like, tour over clubs?
Yeah.
All right. It's tour over clubs for me personally right now because I got a baby.
Yeah.
Like, so I ain't trying to be in the clubs all night. Like I said, and I could go get a date and make this much and have to do how many dates to make that?
It's a fact.
So I'd rather do spot dates and tours all day over clubs.
Brand new baby. Is the baby going on tour?
God willing, if this next situation
she's a DJ now.
For me, she will be going on tour.
Yeah.
What's her DJ name?
Minnie Lane.
DJ Minnie Lane.
I'm Penny Lane. That's Minnie Lane.
Back door.
How is it balancing having a baby and, still having that type of lifestyle?
It's different. I don't have that type of lifestyle no more. I was talking to Battio earlier. I was like, it's really that's now when it comes to that male female shit, this is a different dynamic that I'm witnessing. Okay. Like, all right, before I was cool to being in the club 2-3 o'clock. Now I got a baby at home. I don't want to be in the club 2-3 o'clock in the morning with my newborn baby at home. Yeah. So it's definitely different. So that's why I do like touring where I can hop on a date, or I do like radio because I still get to keep my name out there without having to be nowhere. Yeah. Like, you feel me? So it's definitely different, and definitely had me just put a lot of different stuff in perspective, and it's crazy. Nobody talks about it. Like, these niggas, they could DJs, even I had to even take time off the halftime, baby.
Yeah. Now, Industry Studios is one of the biggest, the dopest multi-million-dollar project in Atlanta. I would just say probably in the South, you know what I'm saying? You know, you attract a lot of people.
In the world,
we gonna go for the world. Yeah. How did this come about? I know you spoke about it briefly, but how did this come about?
This is my first baby. So, you know, with being a DJ and back in the day doing music and even doing music again and all that type of stuff, people always like hit me like, oh, well, what's the best studios to record out of, or who you know that make mixtape covers, or who you know where I could do a photo shoot, or yo, where you know where DJs could hang out, or where DJs could jam, or where should I throw my album release, or where should I throw my single? This just all the time. And I used to be referring motherfuckers all over the place, like, oh, go here for this, go here for that, go here. Then one day it's just like, man, fuck that shit. I'm just make my own spot and send everybody.
You talking
when you
now?
me, I'm gonna send you to my spot. And I felt like, just like I was saying, like, I don't feel like DJs get as much respect as they deserve. So
that's a fact.
I felt like this now how you not gonna respect me?
Yeah.
Like, how you not gonna respect me now?
But having this being owned by a female is like, I'm inspired.
Yeah.
Like, it's
a no-brainer, right? Yeah, you know, like, once we found out you did the ribbon cutting, me and Monae brought it up, like, yo, we got to go over there and check it out. Remember we did the tour?
It's like, why not support?
We got to support,
I was so happy. I was like, that shit make perfect sense.
It makes sense, you know? And this shit is crazy in here, you know?
Yeah. I be still surprised, like, sometimes when I come in here, or, like, people come in here and they be like, oh, shit, like, and I see their reaction, I be like, damn, I did that shit.
Yeah, that's
like,
right.
All right.
Let's give Penny her flowers. Like, as soon as you walk in here, it's full of accolades, you know, trophies, things that she done. We have a couple on the desk right now, but
no, these ain't mine in particular. These ain't my homeboy here, an audio engineer. He be like dropping some of these.
But when you walk in the building, you see all your tour trophies, you know, the cards and everything like that. It's very inspiring, because it's like, I don't know how long you've been doing it, but anybody can walk in this building and just. It don't matter how long they've been doing it, just feel inspired. Like, this is, damn. Yo,
and that was very intentional, too. Like, the colors I used, like, the colors I used, the stuff I put in here, the way I did it, a lot of it was very, very intentional.
The artist wall.
Yep, to, like, kind of inspire people, get they creative. Because one of my homies, like, if you can't walk in here and get creative, then where the fuck you gonna go? You feel me?
Saturday, when people are bored, are you still doing the DJ class?
I haven't, so I had to stop doing it when I was pregnant. Yeah, and then I had Toby.
You're hearing no boss talk right now. You know what I'm saying? Real life shit.
I have Master Toby doing it for me, so I'm gonna get back into it. But it just be like I be saying, y'all know I'm normally on tour on the weekends. Yeah, so that was my Saturdays. I couldn't do, you know. So I'm gonna get back into the lessons, because I do have hella people hit me, and I have taught like some people that's on their journeys now, you know. So for sure to get back into it, but just it's just too much going on. I got new stuff I'm about to drop. I got a lot of shit, music about to drop. I got turning Ndstryl to label. Like, a lot of shit about to happen. So,
and it's dope, because, like you said, you went somewhere and learned, like the Scratch Academy. Now you giving back in this way, because some people think they can't be taught.
Yeah, no.
And like your testimony shows that you can become one of the best.
You can, and I don't want people to think like my journey was easy. Like my shit was not easy, right? Like Jagged Edge, I remember when I first got my Jagged Edge gig, like a few months into it, one of the members, Kyle, is like, oh, any girl could just play some music. Like, any girl could just play some music. I'm from the old school. They go, jigga, 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 booga, booga. You know, he like, you gotta fucking, so what I do? Went got me a scratch tutor. Like, don't play with me. What you want me to do? Now, next thing you know, me and 112 DJ opening up the Jagged Edge 112 tour scratching. Like, you feel me? So, it's just crazy. Like, none of this shit be easy. It's all trial and tribulations, but you just gotta keep it going. Like, what the fuck else you gonna do?
Yep. So let's give a gem for the DJs. How important is credit?
Credit, like, what you mean?
As far as like being able to get a building or buy. Yeah,
credit, like credit.
Yeah.
It ain't even a DJ thing. Like, it's a anybody thing.
Yeah, like
I mean,
outside
but
of.
I would say you're right though. For creatives more than anything, because creatives you don't really make no money until you're that, until you reach that wherever you trying to get to. You feel me? So you need to have all your shit in order. Like, credit, it enables me to do whatever the fuck I want to do whenever I want to do it. There's no limit.
So if you need your credit fixed, you know who to call.
Yeah.
So I mean,
it's just another one of the things she does. You know what I'm saying?
I hope creatives like get their shit in order so they could have the funds to do their creative shit they trying to do. So they trying to do their production shit, and I told them, all right, let me fix your credit, then go here get this money and however you da. But if you need your shit fixed, if you fuck it up, come right back. Like, you feel me? But nah, for real, credit is, and then you can't. Everybody be like, what's the fastest way to build business credit? You're not about to build and get no money with no business credit if your personal credit is not right.
Yep.
Like, all right, your business is standard, but they're going to look at you. They're giving you this money. So if they look at your shit, all right, your shit line up, they could trust you. All right, boom. How much you need? You feel me?
That's how it go. And, we were talking backstage about, just, like, being realistic about this business, knowing and having good credit. And being an entrepreneur, you got to be able to have these, with a new baby, health insurance. So how do you navigate that entrepreneurship, having so many different businesses and having to have, like...
So right now, this moment, before I had my baby, I had fucking Obamacare. Anybody can get it. Sign up healthcare.gov, get you some health insurance. I was paying what? It's like $75 a month, everything covered. Ooh, I was cool with that. Now, I'm on my baby dad health insurance, obviously, because I had a baby and it's just better. But it's not hard to get no health insurance. It's hella private joints. You could get private health insurance. You could get, just be willing to pay that couple dollars a month. And you need to have it because these jobs ain't giving it to you. And then the DJ and it's the DJing culture in itself with the drinks and the hookah and the smoking and the secondhand smoke.
They be talking,
shit. Like, you got to keep your shit intact. Like, I've witnessed people die on this entertainment world just from not taking care of themselves.
Right.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of definitely like promoters have heart attacks. And
then all these niggas, all these DJs walking around with the pot bellies and looking old and shit and burnt out.
That's why we encourage healthy DJing. I always say I'm telling them earlier. But like at some point, even too, like people think like I'm older than most people. Like I'm older than y'all. I ain't started DJing until I was 27. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So I just fast tracked my shit because I did it intentional. You know what I'm saying? But like these people got to take care of their bodies, man. Like you got to take care of your body. You got to curve. Don't even smoke that hookah shit. Yeah. But you gotta curve like the drinking. You need to eat your greens, drink your green juice, like do what you got, drink your water, like cause no matter what you chasing, if your health ain't on point, you gonna be fucked up.
Cause we talking real now, right? And it's still Women's Month, so just imagine that female DJ that's pregnant, right? And now she may lose her job. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's really tough for these DJs, these female DJs to stay afloat in this business like that.
Yeah.
So.
It's why you gotta have other shit going on too. That's why I'm heavy on the passive income shit. Just creating. I got my new Delta 8 gummy line that I'm about to try to get in all the gas stations, all over the world or whatever. Stuff just making doing shit that I believe in to make different other passive income outside of shit that I already be doing. Cause I'm with DJing and with my credit shit and all that, that's like hands on. And now I got my baby. I'm so spoiled. I don't want to do shit. Yeah. So. Just figuring it out.
What's your most memorable moment right now, so far in your DJ career?
In my DJ career?
Like a story you just have to tell.
Damn, all right.
You got stories. When you do that, you got stories.
I got one. I gotta tell this one. My first big giant gig, right? I felt like I was unprepared for it. I only had been DJing. I want to say I was DJing maybe like 9-10 months. I got a call from Meek Mill people that do Powerhouse. So I'm like, oh shit. So I had a rehearsal with DJ Brand. Brand been DJing since he was like fucking 3. I don't know. So I'm already nervous. Like, this nigga better than me. Like, whatever. So we do the rehearsals and stuff. He trying to help me. I'm feeling like I'm cool, whatever. Get the powerhouse, do my shit. The nerves go crazy. Diamond cuts on the side of the stage somewhere. Other motherfuckers. I got RL, like all the Philly DJ niggas and shit. The nerves going crazy.
Yeah.
I fucked up so bad. Like, I fucked up so bad. To the point was like, Meek was like, hold up, Penny. So now I'm up there, stomach in the heart in my stomach.
Wait, so you were DJing for his set?
Yeah, right before he came out. Like, I did his little intro, little John, whatever.
Okay.
But,
yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah. So this, all right, in hindsight, right? Like, I talked to RL and a couple, they like, it wasn't that bad. Like, it wasn't that bad, but you know how you take it. And I'm like, this is my biggest gig ever.
Yeah.
So then I felt like when I got with Jagged Edge and started doing all my first gig, like Madison Square and then Barclays and all that shit, I got to redeem myself and shit. Like, all right, now, try me now. You feel me?
How did you get the Jagged Edge connection?
I think their manager had saw me DJing at 255 when I used to do 255 on Saturday nights.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you always gotta go in.
Mm-hmm. That's how I got my first tour too. Roscoe Dash shit. His manager years ago at the time when I first moved here had saw me or whatever, and I was touring with Roscoe Dash for a while. Then stopped doing that. Was back working in the clubs, and then had my audition with Jagged Edge. And the same day they hired me, right before I even left it. Like, all right, welcome to the family.
Legendary group. They've been touring for years.
Yeah, and I'm like, when I first met them, I'm like, I love y'all. Like, I grew up on y'all.
Yeah.
Like, my mom, they like your mom. I'm like, yeah.
That had to be exciting, you know what I mean?
It is. And it's like surreal a lot of times.
Yeah.
Because they are my favorite R&B group. Like,
that's dope. That's dope.
You know what I mean? So it's like sometimes I be caught up like on stage and they singing that shit like they might be killing that shit. I'm like, I'm feeling that shit for real.
Like the other member.
I'm at the concert.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So I love it. And I feel like they've been the most like respectful, like most Mamil, their manager, she's fucking A1, like, you know, so it's been nothing but like a good blessing. They helped me get better. Like Kyle come meet with me like, no, you gotta do this, or you gotta do, or what you think about, no, what you think, are you work on this and this, you know what I'm saying? So it's really been a dope
how's the tour vibes then versus like now the touring now?
The Roscoe versus Jagged Edge?
No, like Jagged Edge then, touring with them then, and now touring with them now in the 2024 era.
So I didn't tour with them. I started with them like 5 years ago.
Okay.
Right before COVID.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So like 5-6 years ago, something like that. So I don't really know what it's like then versus now, but I could tell you the difference between touring with a Roscoe Dash and a Jagged Edge. Yeah. So with Roscoe, clearly we doing colleges and shit, you know, like that Waka Flocka crowd type. Like, we get there, they got the drinks and the smoke, and you having a good time. You not wearing no good clothes because the shit gonna get fucked up.
It's turn up time,
that type. To Jagged Edge, older crowd, and sober shows. Yeah. So it's like my first show with them, I had the shakes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't have no edge off, no nothing. It's like just all in the moment type shit. And like, so it was definitely an adjustment and definitely an experience, but I appreciate it because obviously made me appreciate R&B music even more and see different possibilities with that shit. How they able to tour all these fucking years, ain't missed a beat, like, you know what I'm saying?
Still on top.
And just see how all these different cities we go to, they throwing these huge R&B concerts and they still the headliners for it and shit like that. So it just shows me how people, how they music, it age with people. People don't really age out of their music. They even grow into it because you probably was little listening to Let's Get Married and shit like that, and now you probably get married.
Now you're hearing it differently. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
That's super crazy. Like, you right there too. So 5 years working with Jagged Edge, who's the easiest one to work with?
Wingo.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And why is that?
Wingo, he just cool as a fan, man. Wingo, we connect on getting fresh.
Yeah.
Like Wingding might change his outfit 4 times a day.
Right.
Every time you see him, he gonna have on some different drip. Right?
And he be popping out in Atlanta too. You just see him random at a regular club.
Keep himself up. You know, that's the one thing about Jagged. I fuck with them too because they still look good. They still sound really good. They keep themselves up and stuff like that. But definitely Wingding, that's my dog. I know if I like to eat, so anything always ready to go get something to eat.
Yeah.
And shit. Like, you know, the twins, they more like to themselves and shit like that.
So the big one is, who's the toughest one to work with on tour?
It's not, I'm not right now. Not for me.
Yeah.
Not for me. It might be tough for like what, a manager or security or like shit like that, but it don't be tough for me. Like and if somebody in their mood, I stay out their way.
Yeah.
Like
So what's in Penny Lane's Tech Rider on tour?
Oh, my Tech Rider not exquisite or no shit like that. My shit real simple. Like obviously I just travel with my laptop, so it's whatever equipment, you know, I put on there. I personally, at this point in my career, prefer a good controller or, a controller for the most part, because I ain't got to worry about no bullshit. I know I'm going to plug that bitch in.
Plug in, plug
it's
out.
going to work. I ain't got to worry about nobody jumping around and it skipping. Or I ain't got to worry about having the CDs for the CDJs or having the USB or having
talking.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just completely
all the extra.
Yeah, so I fuck with having a controller on tour. That's really it. As long as they got my shit, because you know Jagged got a rider and they get like all the food and the drinks and all the extra. So I ain't, and they share, so. Yeah.
Okay. So why do DJs need love? Let us know.
DJs need love. But DJs need love because what the fuck is you gonna do in the party without the DJ?
Yeah.
That's why they need love. Like, and I'm not a hater. I feel like everybody need to get their money. So I don't feel no type of way when y'all pay the bottle bitch or the Instagram people or this or that. But I feel a way that y'all have no problem paying these motherfuckers what y'all gonna pay them. But then when it come down to pay us, it's a problem.
Yeah.
Like, that don't make sense to me. How the motherfuckers is rocking your party? The motherfucker, if I unplug this shit out right now and then leave, what are you gonna do? I feel like that's why DJs need love. Like, we really are the curators of a motherfucker's life for the weekends and shit like that. Like, people, we play the right thing. A motherfucker have a good ass time. They done forgot all their problems. They done keep buying drinks because they feeling it. They still, you know, they keep ordering bottles. They keep, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel like the DJs need love and should be up there with, like, all right, it should be like, fuck it, club owner, DJ.
Right there.
Right there.
Yep.
Right there. Because then if we get the DJs that got their own following, we got people coming. Some people only coming. Yes, they only coming because of me.
Yeah.
Monae, I just came to see you.
Yeah.
I just came to come catch a vibe with you. Like, don't get it fucked up. Like, you know what I'm
They
saying?
used to ask why, who invited you, like the door people. Remember that back in the day? They used to be like, yo, how you hear about the party? You say the DJ.
The DJ.
And that used to give them points towards, I'm going to book them again.
Yeah.
The value is there.
Yeah. And people have value. And people just having a value for the DJ. But it's... The culture is weird because some places they do got that value. Like, I know some people that DJ some places and they get paid a certain amount.
Yeah.
Or I know some people that DJ in Vegas and get paid this amount.
I was going to ask you that,
Or like the DJ is the headliner.
Yeah.
Or I know for a fact I'm about to go to this gig and I know that, all right, I'm doing this 11 to 1 and I'm getting paid this. I know this nigga coming from 1 to 3 and I know how much he's getting paid.
Yeah.
And I know how y'all dick eating this nigga and how y'all like, I know what the fuck going on, but that's
gems, all facts
you know
right now. You know what I'm saying?
Like, that's why I think it's another thing. It's like the unspoken thing in the DJ world, the how much niggas is paying you. No, I'll tell you how much so you know. Come up there. Get them niggas to come up there. Or what the why you like, nah, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Like, or promoter be like, no, don't tell them I paid you this. If a nigga asks me, I'm telling them. Like, because I want to know how much they pay you here. How much,
That's
like,
crazy,
I wanna know.
Is it, because I'm going to say it, is in the DJ community abroad, is it only Black nightlife that has these DJ issues?
I think so, because even the people that's in the EDM world, they getting their checks.
Oh, the checks
Like,
is good.
even them little parties and them motherfuckers, they might book you at a gold room for the hip hop party and pay you this, and they gonna book this nigga for the pop party and pay that nigga that. Like, pay his rent for the month.
Yeah.
Yep. That shit's crazy.
You got to change that factor, guys.
Yeah.
DJs need love across the
But
board.
that's why the other part about it to me is, even with this industry shit, is like, I just feel like, all right, what we gonna do? Like you did all right, you ain't about to get the owners to change. I mean, because there's some owners that's not like that. Some will give you your work. But in the most part, them niggas too important. They too out. They ain't about to, they going to stick. Why? They trying to get to their bottom dollar. So now it's like, well, why the fuck all these, why do y'all DJs ain't coming together and open up a club? Why? Why we can't open up a club?
Yeah.
Why we can't open up little lounges around the cities and now we bringing our own crowds to our own motherfucking parties? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why a bunch of motherfuckers can't get their credit fixed and get into this and do this? I mean, it's a lot of reasons why, because people are just ignorant about a lot of shit. Like
Gatekeeping.
a lot of people can't be
Underlying
a lot
drama.
of people can't be trusted.
Yeah.
You can't be going in business with anybody.
Yep.
It's a lot of shit. But if motherfuckers really want to do it, they really want to do it. And as long as I plan on doing it, like, so.
That's why it's really important, and I'm thankful Monae brought this establishment to our attention for the show, because it's like a no-brainer. We want to thank you for letting us do our 1 year anniversary here. It was amazing. You know what I'm saying? Just to have a whole bunch of DJs in here, and they just like, yo, where's Penny?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I know,
it was
but
like,
I was going through the baby
I know,
shit,
you know what I'm saying? But it was just like the anticipation of seeing you was like, some people came for the show, but they wanted to see like who run this show. It's her right there.
Yeah, and it felt good too, because people don't expect it. Or like, even if I come in here, and you know, my brother on it too with me.
Yeah.
I moved my brother out here to help me, you know, do this shit.
Shout out to Big Brill,
So, bro, and people they'd be like, or like I had some interns, they'd be like, I'd be like, so-and-so. They be like, well, Brill told me, let me see what Brill, let me go ask Brill. I'm like, all right.
Brill bossed up, man. I go through Brill, and
Brill
you know that, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
you know what I'm saying? And Brill got some dope music coming out too. He lets me hear his music, man. I need y'all to get ready for his music. DJs,
Brill is
this is the opportunity to have it first, man.
Artist, he's going first. I truly wholeheartedly believe in his product, like his shit that he got. Like and my first single, when I start putting my singles out, gonna be a Brill feature John. So I'm really, really excited about that. He really got some. He in his own lane. Ain't nobody fucking with him. Like, he don't be talking no bullshit. Like, I fuck with Brill, and he's extremely talented. And I say that shit if he wasn't my brother. You feel me?
Let's talk to the DJs. When you come to Ndstryl Studios, you can have a photo shoot. You can do a podcast. You can go practice. You can throw your own event.
You can lay down a track.
You can lay down tracks. Very important. You can lay down tracks, Motu Studios. But more importantly, if you want to throw one of these parties where people want to see how you work, you can come here, invite people. All right, you are a DJ. Now I can start booking you. Instead of begging and trying to steal it from people, set yourself up in a position where you can get people to come see you work.
Yes. And then too, like with DJs or with artists and all that type of shit, like, we got our set prices and stuff like that. But like, if we believe in the shit or whatever you got going on and stuff like that, like, we gonna work with you.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's just it's all about like community, giving us creatives a space where you feel like because where did you feel like you had a space before this? I mean, or you had a podcast.
It wasn't
It feel like we had a space, but it didn't feel like it was like for us.
Yeah.
We had somewhere to go, but it was like it's not giving.
And it was dope as hell. The spot was amazing itself.
Right. I didn't mean it like that. I meant like as far as like being a DJ. Like if I even so I had studios. I used to go to studios, but I still didn't feel like with being a DJ, like the focus was on me.
So when I feel like when we bring DJs here and they walk around and they get in their element. And they feel like at home and they're not nervous anymore.
Exactly. That's how I feel like I wanted to feel like a family. Like
it's an amazing feeling.
They might want to smoke a hookah or go practice for a little bit. They can do it.
Yeah.
And the spot is open for that. That's why it's dope, man. So, Penny Lane, what else you got going on for the rest of the year? We still in second half. We about to get second quarter, right?
Yeah.
What you got for the year?
All right, so I got 420, my launch for my CBD company. It's called Safe Land and Wellness Company. If anybody do gummies, legal gummies, they can be sold online. I got customers from 21 to 70 years old. If you know old people need help sleeping, if you know young people who smoke too much, trying to curb their smoking, anything, all that type of shit, I got all of that. The whole line gonna be crazy. I got Brill music coming out. I got a DJ Penny Lane track coming out. I got a bunch of stuff we're going to do with Ndstryl. Y'all see this new setup, just adding more stuff, better stuff to the facility. And then DJing, obviously, so I'm going to still keep doing my spotlights, God willing. I got a big opportunity coming up this summer, so I'll speak about that when it happens, because I know that shit might happen for me.
Are you still doing the radio?
Yeah, I do radio every Saturdays. I'm on 105.3 every Saturday at 5.
Tap in.
Yep. And then, just doing here what I got to do, helping people get their life in order. I say I'm a life hacker. Like, I know probably a little bit about every motherfucking thing. Like, I can help probably anybody with anything.
Jack of all trades.
That's right, man. Big flowers to you, too, man. You are killing them, doing the game.
I appreciate
we
that.
love it.
Thank you for everything that you do for the culture.
Y'all for having me. Thank you. Thanks y'all for everything y'all do for the culture. Even when I heard that y'all was coming here, like, I was like, oh, that's fire. Like, they needed me here.
Yeah.
Like, I appreciate y'all shining lights on the DJs and all that shit.
Well, that's another episode of the DJs Need Love 2 show. I go by the name of DJ Battio.
I am DJ Monae, and that is...
I'm DJ Pretty Leg.
That's right, man. Make sure you tap that subscribe button right now. And if you liked anything at any point in this interview, you liked anything, just hit that button right there.